morning. I wanted to help or explain what we did for science this week during L week, right before Easter. It's a fun activity to use the plastic eggs that you will have all over your house soon. And it's a good way. It can be done any week. It doesn't have to be done this week, but it's a good listening skill. It's a good patience skill opportunity. It's good for process of elimination and so many things that reasoning, lots of good skills that we can work on when we're this age. So we have 12 plastic eggs. They're numbered. Inside each of the eggs is something. So we shake it and we listen to it. We know what is in the 12 eggs. We just don't know what's in which egg. So we shake it and we listen. Oh dear, I started with number 6. Sorry, you should start with number 1. We shake it and we listen and we think, ooh, that's quiet. If you want them to shake it, that's fine, to get a feel for what it is, that it's not heavy, it's light, and what could it be? And oh, and we know it's not pennies because pennies are heavy, and so they can guess what they think it might be. And when they have a hypothesis, they can choose what they think it might be. I think rice. And they can put rice. What we do here is we let them put rice on the number 1 on our chart. And it's a grid that has 1 for each one. So then we put it back. Don't open it yet, right? And then we shake number 2. Oh, that sounds heavy. That sounds, oh goodness, what could it be? It might be marbles. Listen. Do you think it's marshmallows? No, that's too light. Do you think it's paper clips? No. And so the next person gets to pick what they think it is. And they think it's heavy, and so they think it's dice. And so that goes on number 2. So then we listen to number 3. Oh goodness, that's not very heavy. That sounds like a salt shaker, but we don't have salt here. What else could it be? Something light. And they might choose toothpicks. So you go through each of them, and sometimes they get to the end and they listen to it and they go, oh no, that's thread, or oh no, that's key. So they have to switch, and you can go back and shake the one before and say, well, if that's gonna be dice on number 8, then what do you think number 2 is? And you can do it that way until you finish all 12, and then you can open them and compare them to your grid and see which one you got right and which one you didn't. You also have to help them know how to open it, which is pinch in the middle. Ooh, this one's hard. There we go. Oh, toothpicks! Oh, we said rice. Okay, so since we can change it though. That's what's so fun. So we change it. And we see as we go through what we got right and and then we put it on and we shake it in and we go, oh yeah, toothpicks! I can hear that. And then at centers, after we would do that at circles, at centers, they would do it again with each other. We did talk about not being careful when you open so the rice didn't spill and that kind of thing. So at your house, you may not have these things, and that's fine. It doesn't matter what you put in your eggs, and you don't have to have the Velcro thing. You can just make a grid like this and have enough of whatever's in. For example, toothpicks. If you want to put toothpicks in yours, have some toothpicks over here so they can just put a couple of toothpicks on the number 1, or 1 toothpick, so that they can remember what they choose. I didn't have any toothpicks here, but I had paper clips. So if they thought it was paper clips, then I would put that with number 1. And it's good to use some different things that would sound different, some heavy things, some light things. Like a cotton ball is great because it doesn't do anything. And they say it's empty. And no, that's not a choice. It has to be something that's here. So cotton balls is a good one, and you just put the cotton ball on whatever number you think it is. And then I had these push pens too. But if you can vary it, we had keys, a spool of thread. Anyway, as long as you have 1 in the egg and 1 here to put on your grid, you can use anything that'll fit in an egg. But it's great fun for them. They love to experiment with it, and it's good for them to wait until all of them are done, and some good important skills. So hopefully you'll do a shaker time and use your listening skills to see what's inside the egg. Thank you.